Greetings everybody and welcome. This is ZDS here bringing you episode 3 of my Pokemon Heart Gold walkthrough. So, in between videos, as usual, I went ahead and did some PK hexing. Let me go ahead and show you the fruits of my 5 minutes of labor. So I switched Sentret's nature from Lonely to Adamant and gave it the moves Shadow Claw, Return, Brick Break, and Ice Punch. I decided to do something with Fearow. I gave it an Adamant nature, gave it Aerial Ace Pursuit, Steel Wing, and Return. I decided to make a Pidgey that's a special attacker, because this is the best generation for Pidgey to be a special attacker because it gets access to Ominous Wind. So I have Air Cutter, Ominous Wind, Heat Wave, and Hidden Power. I have not touched Totodile, but I turned Geodude from a Impish-natured, pitiful rock to an Adamant-natured one with max attack and special defense. Rock and Earthquake and Rock Slide for stab, and Thunder and Fire Punch for some coverage. Then I got the Butterfree that I got, gave it max special and speed with a modest nature, gave it Psychic, Air Cutter, Energy Ball, and Signal Beam. So this is an excellent starting roster. Before we do much of anything else, we're going to go into the gym, and we're going to start our little gym challenge here. I'm going to fight every trainer in every gym, just for the record. Especially in this case, because I want to make sure that Sentret here evolves. It does not evolve at level 14, it evolves at 15. Fuck. I know it might seem that I'm neglecting my Totodile right now because I put so much effort into everybody else, but trust me guys, I'm doing that so that I can focus entirely on Totodile afterwards. So here is Faulkner. People say you can clip flying types Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Faulkner is by far, in my opinion, the weakest of all of the first gym leaders in every Pokemon game, hands down. He is also, in my opinion, the most forgettable gym leader. I have never remembered Faulkner except in passing after I have beaten him. The only time I ever remember Faulkner is when someone brings up flying type users in the series and they peg, obviously, Faulkner as one of those users. But to call Faulkner a gym leader is a little bit of a stretch to me. I get that he's supposed to be easy because he's supposed to be your, like, starting gym leader to get you familiar with how gym battles work. And now we have a Furret, so that's cool. But it's just, he's so bland, forgettable, he doesn't do anything. The only thing cool about him is that his badge is called the Zephyr badge, and I do love words that start with the letter Z, as you could tell. Or if you couldn't tell, I don't know, maybe you look down at the channel name and maybe you can figure that out for yourself. Anywho, so now I can put all my attention back into Totodile. And now we're going to head on to Azalea Town to fight the Bug Gym. But before we do that, we discovered something. The details are, well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant is at the Pokemon at Violet City. Could you meet him and pick up the egg? Yeah, sure, no problem. So first I got to make an empty spot for my party. So I'll go back over here to the center and pull out... Oh, right, I forgot about this. I also did some stuff with the Zubat. I gave a special Zubat because of the same situation with Heat Wave, Sludge Bomb, Air Cutter, Giga Drain. And I did a special mixed-based Bellsprout with max special and speed, with a mild nature, with Energy Ball, Hidden Power, Fire, Sludge Bomb, and Knockoff. Because it doesn't know Thief as a Bellsprout. So I don't particularly like having duplicate flying types. So Spearow is getting benched permanently. Whether or not Pidgeot will continue on in my party is up for debate later. We will have to see. So hello scientist guy, give me the egg, thank you very much. I'll be on my merry way. Although I think I can now buy super potions. So let me see. Yes I can. I'm gonna buy 99 of those motherfuckers. I am going to buy repels, and I'm going to buy escape ropes. I'm not going to buy any of the healing items, the status healers just yet. Oh, we do have access to a better Pokeball now, the Net Ball. It has, I believe, a 3 times or 4 times capture rate on Bug and Water types, which is a very large amount of the Pokedex. I think it's like over 1/3 of all Pokemon are under one of those 2 types. Oh yeah, here we go. Me oh my, that egg must be. I see. So it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm and then Professor Elm to you. Now I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Please do take care of it for me. Is that understood? I'm counting on you. That was one of the Kaminko sisters. I believe they're not the Kaminko sisters. I can't remember what they're called, but she's one of a set of 5. And we'll get to her when we get to, what town? Let me check my map. Yeah, we'll get to her when we get to Ekritique City. But we can now come... Well, we could have done this earlier, but I just decided to do it just now. Route 32 is actually where we have to go anyway. But what I want to do here is I want to search for a Marine, which is one of the Pokemon you can find here. And it is one of my favorite electric types. Well, Ampharos is, but you get the point. I don't separate the final evolution from the pre-evolution unless the final evolution came after the generation the Pokemon was introduced into. So, like, for example, I definitely consider Magmar and Electabuzz separate from Magmortar and Electivire, but I don't, on the other hand, separate Mareep from Ampharos or Totodile from Feraligatr in terms of my favoritism of them. Alright, so here we go. We got this little girl. She's going to be coming with us. I will PK Hex her a little bit later. But there was also a Hoppip in here, which is a grass flying type, which I will also be catching real quick. You can see I'll be doing a lot of Pokemon capturing in this series here. Anytime we come across a new route, I'll try to catch as many Pokemon in that route as I possibly can. I will definitely need to get the Master Balls to capture the legendary beasts, though, Raikou and Entei specifically, because Suicune is a separate thing, you can't catch it in Kanto. But we will cross that particular bridge, then we come to it. So yeah, here we go, we got a Hoppip. Now I'm going to go ahead over here into the Ruins of Alph. So this is a peculiar set of ruins in the Johto region. Something about the legendary Pokemon Unknown, even though it's not technically a legendary, is, you know, it's just something about this particular cave system that's a little odd. But around here, I don't remember which place it is specifically, but you can solve a little tile puzzle. It's not in here. It's in another part of the cave system. You can solve a little slide puzzle where you can actually capture an unknown after you have done so. I think it might be this one. Yep, this is the cave. Okay, so this little sliding puzzle, which I'm actually going to have to use my mouse for this. This is a picture of Kabuto. So we're just going to make sure that we can get this straight away. Let me see here. I know this goes here. Like that. This one absolutely goes here. Like that. This goes here. That means this goes right there. Once you fix that little Kabuto puzzle, you will be dropped into another set of caves where a scientist will find you. Did you just come down from above? So you must have solved the stone panel puzzle. That's wonderful. You seem to have some talent with archaeology. I'll give you the unknown report. It records unknowns as you capture them. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Of the unknowns, there are 28 separate forms, one for each letter of the English alphabet, as well as the question mark and exclamation mark. I will not be capturing every one of them. In fact, I'm going to search specifically for either Z or F. I mean Z or K, rather. Z for Zodiris, K for my actual name, Kevin. If I can find those, then we'll be out of here. That is hit unknown S. That's unknown J. Another unknown J. Unknown Q, I believe that is, or B. Unknown D again. I know there's K here somewhere. At least I think K is here. I think you can capture all of the unknown letters here. Maybe it's not this particular cave. Maybe it's another cave that you can do it in. Because I'm finding a lot more repeats than I'd expect. Yeah, there's D again. Yeah, it looks like you can't catch K or Z. Oh no, there's E. Okay, so you can catch extra letters. Maybe K is just one of the rarer ones. There's H again. E again. Unknown I. You know what, I'll just do this. I'll just chuck it an unknown I. The unknown are probably the worst Pokemon in the entire franchise because they are mono-psychic types with the very common Levitate ability, with their highest stats being attack and special attack both being only 72. And the only move they learn is Hidden Power. That's it. Which makes me wonder if Unknown will ever be brought back into the main series because of Game Freak removing Hidden Power in Pokemon Sword and Shield. We'll only be able to see. Alright, good Pokemon, Violet City, blah blah blah. Miracle Seed, thank you. Don't really need it, but cool to have it, I guess. Now, we don't have Repels yet, which is annoying, so we're gonna have to basically boogie through this whole frickin' area on our own with just, you know, whatever. So, I'm going to be focusing on Totodile primarily now that I've gotten a lot of other things leveled up. Totodile does not evolve into Croconaw until level 18. Okay, level 18. So it is the highest level... it evolves at the highest level out of the Johto starters. Chikorita evolves at 16 and Cyndaquil at 14. Into Bayleaf and Quilava respectively. But, at the same time... it also evolves from Croconaw into Feraligatr at the lowest level of any Pokemon, of any of the starter Pokemon, at level 30. Whereas Typhlosion only comes out at level 36, and Chikorita to Meganium only at 32. I'll try to battle as many trainers as I can, too, just to show you guys their teams. Plus, it's good EXP grinding, which I really don't want to use PK Hex to grind EXP if I don't have to. This isn't the guy with all the Magikarps, is he? Well, he's got nothing but Magikarps, but I don't think he's the 6th Magikarp guy, unless he is the Magikarp guy. Yeah, I think that is the Magikarp guy. Every Pokemon game has a Magikarp guy, for reasons I will never understand. Goldeen will kill you with Brick Break, because I don't have anything against water types. Or rather, nothing good against water types. I have my grievances with water types, believe me. I might save that for a video on the main channel. Link in the description for that, by the way, once again. Okay, so you can absorb Surf. So Ice Beam it is, die. I have Hidden Power Electric on this, on my Feraligatr, or my Totodile. But I wanted to give it 2 physical and 2 special moves. Which is why I went with Rock Slide and Brick Break. So we'll go over here real quick. I think after this video, I gotta get myself a bite to eat. My stomach's growling. So we'll go ahead and heal our Pokemon and head for... oh, another encounter. You're an easy target. I will take you down really quickly. So Pidgey's all gone. Scary Face is a sucky move. Level 15. Now we will head into the Union Cave. Not a lot to do in this cave. I think there's some strength or a rock smash puzzle later on beyond this point up here. But you can capture a Sandshrew, which is a pretty decent ground type for this early in the game, although since I already have Geodude, probably don't really need that. But I think there's a trainer. Okay, yeah. This guy should be a fire breather with a Vulpix. Easy kill with a water type. I will also be using a water type on my team. It's just a matter of which water type I'm going, or a fire type rather. Which fire type I'm going to be using, because we do get access to actually a couple of them, and I didn't really realize we got access to as many as we do in Heartwood. You can tell it's been a while since I've played the Gen 2 remix. I usually don't play Gen 2 remakes very often because of the convoluted legendary captures videos that I would have to do for them. Which, I don't know, maybe I'll save most of the legendaries for like a separate thing. I'll probably like... Okay, this is what I think I'll do. I think that before I capture the first of the legendaries, I'm going to make a save file backup of Heart Gold. And I will use that save file for legendary captures, while I'll use the same save file to continue the Let's Play. Alright, got a great ball there. I mean, I could always be lazy and just combine all of my Heart Gold footage together, but I don't want to be lazy. Alright, Slowpoke, I have nothing for you either, shit. I think I probably should put the damn hidden power on it. I love it when you use Rock Slide, it just sounds like a fucking really loud, like a fart or something, I don't know. I'm 27 years old. Alright, Awakening. One of the most useless items in the game. I don't think there's anything else out here that we can catch that we haven't already. But I can definitely take out this guy here for some much-needed experience. And we are one step away from evolution, so... for the sake of that, I'll go ahead and... No, I'm not going to waste it on this. Let's just go up north here, to Azalea Town, where we can encounter this guy. Who are you? You don't know us. We're Team Rocket. What? We broke up a while ago. Give me a break. We've not broken up. Actually, we did once, but we came back to pursue Giovanni's ambition. Enough talking. Shut up and just beat it. Thud. And he runs with me like a coward. But then again, I don't really blame him. Team Rocket are assholes. So, in Azalea Town, are we here now? So, I'll do one thing before I continue onward. So, this guy right here, he is the guy who makes the Pokeballs from the apricorns. Not that it matters any, but we need to have him go to the cave to push the fucker out of the way, because this guy don't take no shits, and go into the Slowpoke well. In here, we'll find Team Rocket for the first time in this game. Team Rocket is essentially a non-entity in this game. You do have to go and battle them a couple of times by force, which is really fucking dumb, and I hate it, but... Alright, now we got Croconaw. But for the most part, it's a non-entity. They're not really a fucking problem. They're not a threat. They're not... They're just irritating is all. None of their Pokemon are strong in the slightest. You shouldn't have any problem taking them down. They mostly use the same Pokemon anyway. Get used to seeing like a lot of Zubats and Rattatas and Ekans here and there for mostly the female grunts, which I don't really know why they do it like that. Something tells me it's a sexism thing, but then again, this is Pokemon and it's made for 10-year-olds and under. Well, 5-year-olds and up, I suppose. So I doubt there's any kind of like gender-based commentary in a Pokemon game. Then again, I've never really delved into the Pokemon analysis portion of the companion of the thing. Also, strong leaders not to interfere with their problem. This guy is Proton. He is a total ham. He is proclaiming himself as the new, like, one of the new generals, I guess, of Team Rocket. Okay, this is annoying. I hate confusion status, because for some reason, when you're playing in-game, confusion status is very likely to make you hit yourself over and over again ad nauseum, which I absolutely despise. Also, I can't use Earthquake on the Coughing, because Coughing has a Levitator. Team Rocket was indeed broken up 3 years ago, but we continue our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be such a problem for our mission. I advise you to be very afraid of what is to come. So basically, these guys were trying to kill these Slowpoke and steal their tails because apparently they're a delicacy. Which I find incredibly gross. Although, to be honest, we all know that, you know... Oh, I have... Yeah, you know what? I'll just do the apricorn. Oh. Yes, okay. Yeah, you have to come back a day after to get the one Pokeball if you don't have multiple copies of that apricorn for him to make. But anyway, I'll continue that train of thought in the next video, since we are nearing our 20-minute mark. So thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys like to see and you want to see more, please consider leaving a like and hitting that subscribe button to see more of my content in the future. Don't forget to check out my main channel, link will be in the description, and until next time, this has been ZDS, making YouTube for fun one video at a time, and I will see you guys in the next one.